Hello everyone. Later than I thought, but it's okay because I was working. I'm gonna play a bit of Final Fantasy 16 because we finished Pokemon yesterday. We're now on to 16 of Final Fantasy. We're about halfway through and I just downloaded the DLC today, so we're playing this for a couple of weeks while we get back into streaming. Alright. Hell yeah. So, I was going to be back on camera today, but then I took a nap after work. So, I'm not back on camera today. I look like I've had a rough sleep, I'll not lie. So just to sum up the story, we did a lot last stream of this. Because I just sat down and got on with it. We had a major death. Northern Sid died, and it was gutting. Northern Sid sacrificed himself to give us his power. So we now have the power of thunder, the power of wind, the power of fire, and the power of the phoenix. Also, the hideaway got taken over by... So, long story short, in the stream before the stream we just did, we killed Benedicta, who was the Garuda, the wind harpy. We killed her, so Sid sent it looked like he sent her in a box to her boyfriend. Her boyfriend got pissed, came and storms the hideaway, killed our friends, and then there was a 5-year time jump, and we found out that a lot of the people from the hideaway did survive. They now live on an airship. It's been repurposed. We are now called Sid. We have taken on the Sid mantle. So everyone refers to us as Sid, although the close ones refer to us as Clive. We're still with Jill, our bestie, and Torgal is still alive. But last stream was very emotional. It was it was rough. So hopefully, now we're halfway through, it'll be a bit nicer to us. So this is the new hideaway, the new airship. We are its leader. The most important thing is, our Moogle friend survived. Because it was a brutal scene watching the hideaway just get absolutely destroyed. Oh, we also reunited with some people from our past, from when we were essentially royalty. Only for our mother to declare that that village should be destroyed, so we had to go back to the village, and that was brutal as well. Basically, everything about last stream was brutal, which is why Clive's gone up against generational trauma, because his mum, who's obviously been given trauma from someone else, is inflicting it upon us, and we have to be the ones to break the cycle.
Sid.
So yeah, people will call us Sid now, just for the confusion. Obviously, our name is Clive. This is still Clive. Clive has new threads, but people will refer to us as Sid because we took on the mantle. Just to explain, if everyone goes, we're not Sid. We're doing a mission for Historian at the moment. I had to end it last stream because I've been going, I think, 7 hours or something crazy, and I was like, I need to eat. But this is easy, the kind of game you can just lose yourself in, because each Final Fantasy has its own separate lore, but they just have similar themes. So I didn't kill Sid. I sucked out. Okay, alright, look, I know how this is gonna sound. Yes, we took his power, and he died. We sucked his power inside us, but we did not kill him. What actually happened was, we went down to destroy a mother crystal, which was the source of power, of the evil guy's power, in this place that was filled with these monsters that were overpowered with ether. So it was like a mercy kill. And then Sid stopped this fucking evil-looking motherfucker from killing us, but it cost him his life. And he went, "You are our only hope," and then sucked his power into us, and he died. I didn't kill him. He died by another's hand. I just benefited from the death. And got more trauma. Clive got plus 20 power and plus 5 trauma. Clive's trauma. Oh! The biggest news! Our brother is still alive. Joshua is still alive. Joshua showed up and helped us out. and Joshua is jacked with power. So Joshua's alive. I took his life, everything he owns, but I didn't kill him. And you get your first pin of the stream. Because, factually, you're not wrong. But I didn't take his life. He sucked it inside. He sucked his life out of himself and transferred it into me, okay? I didn't kill him, I just stole his name, stole his people, moved him to a new location, and took his name. Okay? It's innocent. So you sucked him and he died and you stole his stuff. Yeah. What you're saying is not inaccurate. I'm gonna pin that one. What you're saying is not inaccurate. Just try and be. You're meant to be like HR and PI. You got to spin this in a positive light for me. We also had a little catch up of what's been happening in the last 5 years in terms of the war, and they think this is the end of that mission, so they may throw some more lore at us.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have
We'll
not
whack it
heard
up a little
for
bit.
a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon.
He straight up just said
That's all I can.
that Teddy doesn't exist. Teddy's a Moogle. He exists. This guy, I don't like him. He's rubbed me up the wrong way. But yeah, we sent it to be 15 days. It should hit. It should be fine. Oh.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
So yeah, we don't have a scar anymore, or a
Could Gav
brand.
have thought worthy of a letter.
So the guy's there now. The shop's
Does that
there.
one have blood on it?
Dubs do exist. I proved this with my scientific research.
What do you need?
What do you need? Is there anything I can...
What do you want?
Ooh. I have a flame tongue. Lightning shard, meteorite. Should we try it?
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Alright. Pick yourself up much. I'm working late, 'cause I am crafting. Reinforce. This is new. Is that what I'm wearing? No. No!
Anything else?
No, sir. Oh, this sword goes hard. Look at it. That's my kind of sword. It doesn't go with the outfit, but it's purple and mighty. And it's got good stats, but that's not the point. Oh, it's my lady. Are we... Because there was a moment where we almost got it on. Trying to put it in a polite way, we almost got it on, but I don't know. That was 5 years ago. Are we still, we still beating around the bush, or... Birdie! Cute birdie. I cannot pet the bird. -5. Should we talk? I don't want to talk to you, actually. She's in my chambers, so I feel like maybe. The reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. You know I don't read. The Republic's play. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to war upon my return. Gav.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
I was like, oh, I thought you guys would be, but you're not, and that's put me more on edge than me walking in on you, doing the thing. Anyway, Martha's missing. Let's go find Martha. All these innuendos. Oh wait, did I need to actually go through? No, surely not. Our beloved stone survived as well. Yay. Yay for architecture. Where's Torgal at? Where's Torgalini? He must be with the lady somewhere. I don't know the layout of this place because literally it just happened as we ended stream, so I don't fucking know. And the Moogle is safe, I can confirm.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
So my 2 brain cells just connected. And Martha is the woman that we went to help us get over the bridge, who was helping bearers. So we do want to save her. Like, it is in our best interest if we save her. A new quest is available nearby. I'm probably going to do side questing offline. But I will pick them up. Just because I really want to know how this story ends, because it's so good so far. And the graphics are just beyond anything. It's so good. wonder if they're going to be doing a Final Fantasy 17 anytime soon. That person wants the side quest.
Welcome back, Sid.
Hello. You forgot what I was going to say halfway through. I'm so sorry.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right? Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's rosy.
I don't quite think that's my fault,
The
sir.
lake water doesn't agree with it, then? That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him. Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost. Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over. Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest, that's for certain.
I don't know why everything's my fault, but I feel like everything's my fault. What did I do? Okay. What did we do? How dare I know, literally his boat fell apart, it's my fault. I don't know what I did, bro. I don't know. I just... This is very much why my mum... Literally, this is why our mum hates us in this game, is because we exist, and that's a little bit too close to home. Literally, I just speak to someone and they're pissed off with me.
Here?
Come on.
Oh no.
We need to find the others.
More dead people. It's the standard day. Torgal! Oh, we haven't petted Torgal today. Exclamation mark Torgal.
Get it, boy.
Yeah, we give Torgal a little treat. And then we give him a little pets. It's when people say you know what you did, but you didn't do anything. I know. I breathed. I'm sorry. I took in
Best off staying where we are for
oxygen.
They are Martha. They are
from
the
the
old
garrison
restaurant.
might still be nearby.
Alright, one at a time, please. You're making my brain
Let's get
dance.
physical.
Oh my god. Walked into Phasmo.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Let's go. No one touches my lady and gets away with it. She's not my lady,
Cole
but...
is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling.
He won't sell me anything
There
because
is
he's
the
too
property of the
distressed.
Empire.
I get it,
The
honestly.
garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Everyone with me. Where's Torgal? Oh, there we are. I don't care about this guy, I only care about Torgal. Oh, it's just some random dude on the floor. I was gonna stab him. That's a bit harsh. Can't just stab every little person you see. It's just not cool. Story-wise, we're just gonna test our powers a little bit. Oh, she's fancy. Ooh. Sid's powers are so cool. I mean, my powers, which I totally did not steal from him, are really cool. That's a... yeah, I thought so. Oh, this is cool. You're finished. We don't believe in kicking a man while he's down. Kicking anyone while they're down, to be honest. I said at the start of the playthrough, Clive was going to be a man of the people.
Look. Up ahead.
That poor lady's on the floor, bless her. Oh, is that Martha, actually?
Martha.
It is.
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
And I shall.
Tell us what happened. What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened. The Black Shields? The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shield.
She don't look so good.
Is this some sort of twisted joke?
But I ain't a first aider.
One order of shields in Rosaria, and they
I'm a slappy guy.
all her citizens.
Seems a step too far.
Oh, I got a trophy. Hell yeah. I am the thunder. And then with the thunder, we don't kill chocobos. Chocobos are sacred. Even if they start on us, we do not kill the chocobos. Because we are fancy gentlemen. Did we get all of them? No. Oh, Toggle's still growling. Toggle? What is it? I learned from Elden Ring I should always listen to my puppies when they growl. Oh, dead people.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Oh, more trauma.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
and for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Alright, let's go. Oh, I thought there was going to be more, I'm not going to lie. I was locked in there. We've got 41,000. We're balling. Maybe Clive gets the good beef tonight.
I think so.
I don't think it is. I have a horrible feeling there's more. Oh no, quest complete. I was expecting there to be a big guy or something. But there wasn't. Breath of the Wind Gouge, bloody hide.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
There's always a bigger fish, do you know what I mean? Oh.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
We're taking a bag of everyone. Yeah, I forgot, Clive don't like water. I don't know why, but Clive wouldn't even indulge the idea of swimming. Oh my god, it's Mike Wazowski! He made it into this game as well. I fought so many of these things in 14, it's unreal. Rank C. Oh, he's got a bounty on it. Alright. Okay. I guess we're doing this. Notorious marks. Every now and again, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but rare materials. Okay, let's do it.
You think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. Get him! This one! This one!
Oh no, you don't get to teleport away. That's not how this works. Teleports away. Okay, it's dead. We did it. Notorious mark slain. We got renown. Magic Tash meteorite. Okay, well. Oh. It glitched onto Torgal. It's fine. Be what it be. I'm gonna grab the item and then I'm gonna dump the peoples in the lake.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
I feel like Martha's gonna die because it's Final Fantasy and they like to pull at your heartstrings. Mentally preparing myself. Oh no, she's alive.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Can't just send people out like their property. That's kind of half of the problems of the game. People are people, not property, Martha. Return to the hideaway. Wait, what's the plus mark mean? I just want to see what that means. Bear with.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
He's got a chocobo.
Oi! You there! Don't check! You handy with that sword of yours?
Perhaps.
You are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Alright, I feel morally obligated to help the chocobos before we progress on with the game because I like chocobos. Thank you for donation to the movie challenge. The movie challenge has been extended by a week because I cut streams, so. Start getting your lists ready, people, of what you want to watch together. I'm excited to see what people pick. We can watch horror. We can watch deep dives on YouTube. We can watch Disney, thrillers, romance, comedy. Whatever you want to watch, I'm open. Right, let's go save the chocobos. My blanket was caught. And I've just corrected it and now it feels so good.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Wait, do I have my squad with me? I do. Life is good. Shit. There's no full damage, it's fine. Where's she at? No. Just the feather.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds.
Oh yeah, forgot about Ambrosia.
Looks like they went that way.
F in the chat for Ambrosia. Ooh, dead men's.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
It's a baby. It's Teddy.
Hornet feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah.
Get away from my toggle. Oh, big guy. Didn't see him. So Boots is asleep on the bed behind me. He's not even phased. He's keeping an eye on me while I stream, keeping me safe. Oh, what big claws you have, Clive. Steel, silk, and gilbug. Okay.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume.
Oh, she's doing a little dance.
Do you know her, boy? That scar.
Wait, no way Ambrosia survived. She survived? No.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! He isn't over! I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are. Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White Hart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, White Hart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Oh, I'm glad I did that. That's such a wholesome mission, if you ignore all the beating down I had to do. Ambrosia's tack, a bespoke saddle and blind is worn by Clive's childhood chocobo Ambrosia, displayed in Clive's chambers. I also put a picture in the Discord of Boots being adorable, by the way. Chocobo unlocked. So does she just summon? Oh, okay. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the field, summon Ambrosia and X to mount the chocobo. Friend! Oh, she gets one as well. I mean, it's not about Jill right now, but she gets one as well. And we got a trophy. We got 2 trophies so far this stream. Okay, it's probably easier to do it this way. But we have friend. And I have the eepiest little friend on my bed behind me. He's so cute.
Where's Gav?
Where's Gav? Where is he? Right into a thing. Lost all sense of cool. Chill.
But none of the curse breakers ever return.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the 2 nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Otto's counter is now open. New facilities. The hideaway facilities are now available. The patrons whisper the hunt board, the Alliant reports. Complete side quests through Alliant reports, defeating notorious marks will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Ooh. See, this is all stuff I can do offline, to be fair. To keep my brain going during the week. I really enjoyed having Kingdom Hearts to focus on that week. I was trying to finish it.
Waiting for, indeed.
What are you waiting for?
I hear there's...
Okay, where are we going? Oh, well, I'm guessing we can only travel to that one place that isn't grayed out. I just feel like we're not welcome anywhere else. I think the game's trying to give me a big hint. This is where we go next. Game, like, stay focused. I know it's hard for you. I did beat Kingdom Hearts, yeah. I beat it last week. And I beat Pokemon this week.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
More lore incoming. More emotional damage incoming.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends?
We've done 3 missions since we've
Will we
been
find
on
the same
stream, and
tragedy
it's
in
only
the
been an
south as we
hour.
did at
We are
Martha's
so good.
Rest?
We are so productive. Chat when we want to be.
We should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde.
Wild
We'll visit
chocobos.
as many as we can
So beautiful.
and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Get him!
Beautiful. It's the peacock coloured chocobo. So rare, so cute. Oh wait, actually speaking of chocobos. Hell yeah. Ambrosia, let's go. Gallop. Oh. So mighty, so majestic. Oh, she ran away.
Mockery of justice. Injustice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Excuse me.
I heard you the first time.
Yo, mate, what's going on? Youth. His name is Youth.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Puppy!
You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on
They're going hunting for outlaws.
How do you like that, boy?
Hello, puppy.
I heard it were 1,000.
So cute. Sorry, Torgo, I'm not cheating on you in front of you. I just, you know, puppies. Another youth.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
How'd you get it?
But we need to find out.
Locals. We just did that, no? Oh, more locals.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
The music is so suspenseful. Or so full of suspense, I should say. It's put me on edge.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
and directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Good girl.
Yeah! Put the happy music on because we're on the chocobo. Oh no, it's now the sad music stuff. Hell yeah! Oh no! No, 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 no. I don't want you getting in danger. You leave, girl. You leave. They have lightsabers! What the fuck?
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse.
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Nice. You all good? Talks? Are you good? Okay. We have to go left or right? Which way? Does it really matter? They're gonna come to life. Yeah. Didn't matter if we went the other way. Oh, there's people. Maybe it did matter.
More of my mother's men.
Always be looting. Is there anything that I missed up here? I don't think so. Just more of those bug things. Bomb! Awesome. Let's slap that around. That seems safe. Wait, don't fall off the cliff! Jeez. I can't grab that right now. What is this? Egg! What did Egg do? Did Egg do anything? I want to know what Mystery Egg does. I feel like I don't do nothing. Alright, let's go. Was there a Mystery Egg on the other side? Did I miss it? Or is it just one Mystery Egg in this area? There's guys with lightsabers. Oh, good.
This one. Over here.
But there's a chest up here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I'll take it. Goblin coin. Nice. It's like Bitcoin, but not. And then we're back there. Okay, so right, it doesn't matter. If I go that way. Oh, he didn't die. Amazing. He was pretty strong, actually. Oh! It's okay, I remembered there's no full damage. Oh god. Die in the most pathetic way possible. Gravity. Oh my god. Oh, there's blood. That's a good sign.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Let's go.
I'll show you a true soldier's
Torkel did a nice little somersault there. It looks so majestic. So close to leveling up as well.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Alright, got my clamshells, which I'm technically allergic to, but I got them anyway. And let's go. Well, not technically, I am allergic to them. There ain't no technically about it. It will kill me. I pressed the wrong button.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
I had to put the lotion on my skin because that was a little bit intense. That and my skin was itchy. But Clive, I get it. I get it. You basically are my spirit animal at this point. Stop eating the dead bodies. Stop it. God, there's literally everyone is dead. Oh boy.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross.
There is someone standing there, to be fair. Go Super Clivey. Oh no, the regular people, it's fine. We don't kill. We ask questions first, we don't kill innocent people.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
18 years since the prologue of the game. That means Torgal is 18 years old. Do you know what? Let's go for an 18-year-old puppy. He just flies through the air like it's nothing. He doesn't care. I know I'm meant to be in a rush, but I kind of want to level up a little bit, so I'm gonna just... If I see something, I'm just gonna bash it around. There we go, level up. Level 26, aight. Was it Torgs? Anybody got eyes on Torgal? Oh no, he's fine. We've got to keep an eye on Torgal together, you know. The silken strand.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened.
Jesus.
The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. I told my uncle they're better.
This one.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
This kind of looks like the place we went to before, but it's not.
Have mercy. Voice-ridden dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Oh, good enough for everything.
Fuck off.
Time to chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your sties!
Cut you down where you stand!
Just try it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
I feel like there's gonna be something hiding in there. Let's go.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Can we just jump the fence? Enter the Lazarus district. Oh, Boots has woken up.
Nothing like I remember it.
He's off now.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Do we have to fight? Can we be friends?
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Oh, maybe not.
Or not.
Get him!
Oh, another trophy! Third trophy of the stream. I am blessed today. Three trophies in one stream. I'll take it. It's a lot of money.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Oh.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh?
Is that his uncle? He's got the same sort of hair.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
So he just slaughtered all his men for no reason. Unless... Oh no, to be fair, they're still moving, it's fine, they're not dead. I was gonna say, that's really awkward.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
They should have just called the stream Clive versus Mummy Issues. I think I'll call it that tomorrow. Because now we have another brother. She doesn't realise that the middle brother is alive. There's going to be a battle for the power of the Phoenix. It's all going on. It's all kicking off.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade,
The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Let's do it. Hell yeah. Party members, throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain at the hideaway. Party makeup has changed. Wait. We can't go back to the hideaway anyway. Oh, we have 4 party members. We have a guest. Look at us go. You know how well we treat guests.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
They normally end up as cannon fodder, unfortunately, because that is Final Fantasy. In a nutshell.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Oh. There seems to be a ruckus on the road. Oh, it's okay. It's just people trying to find their ways. That was the Black Shields. Okay, let's take a potion. There we go.
Bastards are lucky I didn't have my axe.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
We're just gonna go in there and fuck them up with the power of thunder. Hit them with the thunder. Oh no, we're gonna get into a cutscene first.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
Alright, let's go.
For us area!
For Torgal's honour, for misnaming Torgal.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
All yours, Torgal. This one.
Get him.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another one.
Sorry, I got this. More enemies. Jesus.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Is that all of them? I'd like to think so. Unless there's a big boss. Yep, big boss coming.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it,
You have but proven our point.
I'd probably wear the armor though.
That this land is
It's a
in
mood.
dire need of cleansing.
So wait! Found it. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We'd finish him. Get him.
Nice. Thought I got more experience than that, but that's fine. I've got an Imperial Link, a Dragon Talon, and then just regular stuff.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
I think he's going to die. I have a strong feeling he's going to die at a pivotal moment in the story. He'll sacrifice himself first or something. Or Jill. One of the two.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him, and means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
By your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung a sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
I thought they were going to kiss, I'm not going to lie. And I love how it's like, oh, you need to go do all these side quests, but it's still all locked down. You still need to do this instead. Feels like I'm watching a movie though. The graphics are so good. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Oh, Vivian's the historian. Speak with Vivian. There's a new missive on his desk. I'm gonna go read that and then I'll speak with Vivian. I'm intrigued. Who's sending me letters? There's no privacy. Oh my god. There's a guy just staring in. But there's only one bed, so... Oh no, there is two beds. No, there isn't. That's the wall of memories. So they must sleep in the same bed. The oath. Oh. Wait, didn't I add something to it? Oh, Ambrosia's tack. Aw, cute. The thing. Oh, there's a few. This is from Gav. The Delmex and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs. But neither want to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realise what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they've stepped in. But it were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on the conflict not playing any time soon. I shall keep you apprised. This is from Wade. My Lord Marquis, I once again ask you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus. But certainly, as you can understand, you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the same self-man I followed in Steelwind those many years ago. A true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause I hereby pledge the sword of the Guardians. I'm proud to stand alongside you once again. Love, Wade. This is from Jill. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together it feels as though we might suffer another two apart. I'm glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find she spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Love, Jill. Oh, so is she just people venting their spleens? It's cool. Oh, so that door does open, okay. Oh, there's a chest here. Can I not jump down? It's just a nice little balcony, I guess. Nice little feature of the room for him.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
There's another mission. What's that? Kitchen hand.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old Tones. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Interesting. Clive's good at riddles. Oh, there's a +1. So last time we did a +1, we ended up being able to ride a chocobo, so I kind of want to go see what it is.
Typical nobles.
Oh, and there's the hunt board. There you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew that already. And that's why I need your help. As I need not remind you, Kupo, I am the mightiest of all the Moogles. No fiend in the forest or ghoul of the Greenswood can measure up to me. So we need to just slay them all, Kupo.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Oh, thank you, Kupo. It's good to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets that get posted on the board. If there's anything you need to know, Kupo, I'm your Moogle. I did defeat that other one. Is it on there? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I did that one. Angel of Death? Oh my god. I guess we just have to kind of... yeah. Alright. Who had the plus?
There are new billets being posted. Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Oh, it's the blacksmith. Okay. Well, I feel like if it's gonna add stuff, then I should definitely do this quest now.
About these Guardians of the Flame.
Same way they never heard about us, I expect.
What has you upset, Mr. Blacksmith?
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Okay, where is she? I don't know where anywhere is at the moment. Oh, she's literally there.
Monster's taking quite a liking to lead.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. Don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The Cursebreakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Cairnorthern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Let's go slay a griffin, I guess. Use the hunt board to locate the griffin. Okay.
Typical nobles.
Yo, Kupo. Ask about griffin sightings. Did I hear you say you hope to hunt down a griffin, Kupo? I do have the bullet for you, Kupo. Terribly horrible one. The local's called Dosmer. Oh, wow, that's a big boy. Oh. What do I do? Do I just... Unless I just have to go there, maybe. Alright, let's just go to... Alright. 3 times, it's a charm. Cairnorthern, Westgate, Sunbrick. Do, do, do. We're not gonna unlock. Maybe I don't have it unlocked yet. Next time I'm confused. What do we do? What do we do here? I'm too tired for this. I asked you about griffin sightings, bro, and then it goes to this. I thought it'd be like an accept bit. But I don't see this location on my map, so I wonder if I haven't unlocked it yet. So we'll go speak with Vivian. And then we'll figure that out later on.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it.
But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether, and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustinus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here.
Alright, we're going to end the stream here because we're about to go into a major story bit. I've also seen how to do this bit now. I've googled it, so we'll do that tomorrow as well. I wasn't being dumb. I thought I was, but I'm not.
How did we...
Just gonna quickly check the map for this place. Why don't I want to go back to East? Oh, it's Lost Wing, so we have to go to Lost Wing. And then go find the thing, basically. I had the thing, I just didn't realise. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be back in the morning with more of, I suppose, MSQ. And then we'll do that one, that plus story. So, thank you for the show. I'm going to find someone to raid. Sorry, I was going to go for a little bit longer, but I don't know if you can tell, but I got a bit sleepy. Is anyone playing Final Fantasy 16? No, I have people playing 14, but they're playing the latest patch, which I am not up to date with, so we cannot raid. We will eventually get back to patch, I promise. Yeah. You know how it be. Loads of things coming out at once. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Why is it recommending me 14 when I'm looking for 16? Come on, Twitch. Let's filter down the language. DLC can't do that one. Oh, there's me. Do do That's a spoiler in the title. No. Do 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 do. I just love the music. It's such a vibe. Yeah, maybe it needs to be live again at 10 or just before. That's credits. That's a spoiler. Oh, do you know what? I may need to raid someone that's not playing anything remotely related to it because I'm seeing spoilers. I don't want to see the spoilers. I don't really want to see any Assassin's Creed right now because I don't want to see spoilers for that either. Oh! Has anyone got anyone they want to raid while I flail terribly trying to find someone to raid? Do do do. Actually, I think I found someone. I found a VTuber. Alright. I will see you all in the morning, bright and early. The stream isn't going to be as long as it was last week because I have plans in the afternoon, so it'll have to be done by a reasonable time. But I may start a bit early tomorrow instead. There isn't a raid 3. You can make a raid 3 if you want. I don't have a raid 3. But we'll go raid. This is a VTuber by the look of it. They're playing it. They're a little bit ahead of me in the story, so we're just going to raid out. But I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.